Children, turn on the video. Medha, Geeta, Ashrita, turn on the video. I can see Medha, Ashrita, and Geeta turn on the video. Good evening.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, like I missed 10 days classes, no, ma'am, of bio, but not 10 days, 2 or 3 days. How can I get those recordings?
Recordings I will be providing. I've already informed ma'am about the same thing, so she will be giving you. Okay, I'll be sending you once I get them.
Even bios also, ma'am.
Maths you will be getting on the CT Pro.
I got maths, ma'am. I didn't get one chemistry and all bio I didn't get.
I'll provide you. Okay, I'll provide you. Okay, I think most of you have joined. So, Geeta, in your absence, you have almost completed the chapter. We are at the last topic, which is about the cell cycle or the cell division. Atharv, Ashrita, and Pranita, kindly turn on the video. So once the videos are on, then only I am going to start. Hurry up, children. Hurry up, hurry up. Atharv, Pranita, Pallavi, still I'm waiting for the video.
Ma'am, can I turn it on in 2 to 3 minutes?
Okay, Pranita. Atharv, are you there? Okay, I can see you now. Pallavi, turn on the video. Ashrita, turn on the video. So last topic we are on, which is the cell division. And this topic is actually they have added this year in a very depth manner. In the last till the last year, it was there only by the name, which is like cell division, and they have not explained much about it. Only the definition they have given. But this year in the new book, they have added about the stages of what are the different stages under the stages, what are the different parts of it, what are the different functions of it. So all those things are being added. So it's a lengthy kind of the topic, which will be taking, I think, somewhere maybe 2 or 3 classes of it. And today I will be taking the class, but tomorrow physics sir will be taking the class. Okay, so I'm not available for the entire week now. So tomorrow, same timing, which is like 5:30, physics sir will be taking instead of me, not here on the CT Pro only, as usual. Okay. So we will have the next class in the coming week, not now, maybe like not tomorrow or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Only in the coming week we'll have it. So today I'll be completing it with the one part of the cell division, which is the mitosis. But before starting the mitosis, we should understand what cell division means. So, see, when we talk about the word division in the maths, also division means to divide, to reduce the number, right? Reduce the number so that you can get some answers or some calculation, you can do it. In the bio, if I talk about the multiplication, if I talk about the division, it means in which the parent cell will divide and they form the new daughter cells. Okay, so cell division is a process by which the parent cell will divide and wait, I think, okay, Pranita has joined. Okay. So the parent cell will divide one cell. So parent cell will have the one cell. So that one cell will divide and they form the new daughter cell. That is called a cell division. Now, why the cell has to divide actually? Why the cell has to divide? Why it is important that the cell division has to occur? Cell has to
For
divide
development,
for the development. Okay, good. Any other answer apart from the development? Why the cell has to divide in our body?
for growth,
For growth. Okay, good. Then Ashita, Medha, try. Pranita, Prahita, Pallavi, try. Why? What else? Athar, for what reason the cell
to
has to divide in our
spread
body?
medicine all over the body,
Sorry?
to spread medicine all over the body.
No, no. Then it can be dangerous also sometimes, right? Okay, I'll tell you. So the cell has to divide. Yeah, tell me.
Distribution of genetic.
Genetics, what?
I don't know the exact word.
Characteristics. Okay, good, Prahita, correct. So what happened when we talk about the cell division? It is important because the first thing, as Geeta has mentioned, it will be helping for the growth. Now, you might have seen in yourself also, maybe your siblings also, slowly and gradually, year by year, they are actually growing, right? You are also growing year by year. How are you growing? It is not automatically you're growing. It is because in your body, the number of cells are increasing by division, and that is how you are increasing in the height. Okay, the difference of the rat, the difference of the elephant, why the rats are small in size but the elephants are big, huge in size? It is because of the number of cells. The number of cells are increasing. Why? It is because of the cell division only. If the cells in our body are dividing much more, many more times and all, because of that, the number of cells which is being produced by them will be more. If number of cells are more, then definitely the height of the person, the weight of the person, the width of the person will also has to be increased. That is why the growth, the first reason that cell division is important is for the growth, to increase the number of the cells in our body. Second reason is, children, turn on the video. Second reason is for repairing. Now, in our house also, we are giving the maintenance charges, right? We, in our society, wherever we are staying, there, your parents might be paying some of the amount for the, and by the name maintenance, we have to pay maintenance charges. Now, those maintenance charges are basically like for the guards, might be sometimes like, the plumber, calling the plumber, sometimes electricity is not working, sometimes the water is not there. For all this reason, a lump sum amount they will be charging every month from the person who is staying in that particular kind of society. Same way in our body also, what happened? The cells get old or cell get damaged due to certain reasons and all. Now, if those cells which are being damaged or which gets old, they cannot be there in our body all the time. Either they have to get repaired or else they have to be thrown out of the body. Otherwise, they will be occupying much of the space. So for that reason, what the cells will do, they start actually, repairing them. So kind of the wound system they will be working on, repairing kind of the structure they'll be working on, so that whatsoever the damaged cells will be there, they start working again. And when they start working again, they will be helping us again in the same manner. So for that reason also, the cell division is important. The third reason, which is the very, very, very important reason, is for the reproduction. So reproduction is a major reason for which the cell division is important. Now, with the reproduction, what happens? The new living organism will be formed in, the world, correct? So it helps in the formation of the living beings by the reproduction process. Now, reproduction, if I say only reproduction, does not mean giving birth to the young ones. That is not like, though it is easy to say that it is the process by which the young ones will be given birth, right, by the mother and all. But actually, it is a very, very long process. And nowadays, you all might have, now you all are grown up children. Like, I am not that kind of the person who will be thinking much and all to talk about all those things. You all are grown up, so I can talk anything, right? I can explain you those kind of the concepts also. So you all are mature enough now. You all have attended the adolescence age, all right? So you know now very much, very clearly what is sexual intercourse and what is reproduction. Fine. So every time it is not possible, the male and the female has to produce a young one. Sometimes it takes many years actually for them to for them to produce a young one. For that case, nowadays, earlier they do not had, such kind of the facilities and all, like the IVF, something like this. But now, I think IVF you might have learned in your grade 8 also, right? A test tube baby. So, but now there is a kind of the process which is called as IVF, which is becoming more popular. The reason for all this thing, mishappening and all, it is because our eating habit is not proper. If we wanted to eat healthy also, the farmers are not giving us appropriate kind of the fruits, vegetable. You might have heard, right? Watermelon or any kind of the fruits, whatever we are eating. Do you think so? They are the fresh one without the injections and all? No, they are not actually. They're adding lot of chemicals, lot of chemicals. Though according to the books, we will be always saying eat healthy, don't eat unhealthy. Unhealthy, I think, is much better than the healthy nowadays, because in the healthy kind of the food they are adding lot of chemicals and lot of the other kind of the things and all. Because of that, it is creating lot of problems in the body of the person. And it's not only the female actually who is undergoing this problem, it's also the male. Do you know what is polo, a kind of the candy will be there? I don't know now it is coming or not in the market, but somewhere 10 years back is I saw it, like, we used to eat them during the school time maybe. Polo, a round kind of the candy will be there in the center hole will be there in that. I don't know whether you know or not. You don't know?
Yes, I know.
Okay, Pranita knows very good. Prahita also
Ma'am,
knows, she's
what's the
nodding.
name of it?
Polo kind of the green kind of the cover will be there for that kind of the candy, and it is for refreshment actually. So, see, when I was in the school, I was not aware of, that particular kind of the point which I'm going to tell you now. But those people, those children who used to eat the polo, in them, specifically in the male, the sperms count decreases. Do you know that? No one knows that. But later on, we got to know we used to have a lot actually, like, in our school time, because we will be like this only, like, girls and boys will be eating something, chewing gum, all those kind of things. So we used to have the polo just to get the refreshment, and we will be sitting in the class then quietly and all. But then later, according to the studies and all, we got to know that the polo, which is being coming in the market actually, though the ad and all will be very, very, attractive, but by eating them, the male fertility will decrease, the sperm count will be decreased, and automatically, if the sperm count is decreasing, what is happening? They will not be able to give birth to the young ones. So these are the certain factors, which is not directly, but yes, indirectly related to our body. You eat any kind of the stuff, be it like any kind of the fruit, if you eat it. Nowadays in the cabbage, yesterday I think I was seeing in the news, in the, there's a fruit, lychee. Do you know what is lychee? I like it actually. I'm mad for the lychees. Yesterday, I was seeing one video in the news channel, and a one person, they were opening the cover of that lychee, and one worm was there inside it moving. Do you think, like, while eating it, we have to see this much? Already that lychee will be white in color, and the microbe actually which was moving, the not I will not say microbe, actually microbe we cannot see, I can say worm better. So that worm was actually crawling inside the lychee, and in the video we were able to see it clearly. I decided that I should not eat it. So you tell me which kind of the fruit we should eat now. The watermelon, we cannot do that. We cannot eat in the summer season. I think only left out is the cucumber, where there are like no news and all, and which is a very, very the healthiest one. So,
Ma'am, there is news that cucumbers are added colors, additive colors and all.
outside colors we will be adding, and then they will be selling in the market. The paint and all they'll be doing. That's what, like, nowadays nothing is good. But these all are the factors, which will be affecting the reproductive system of the male and the female. So that is why whatsoever we eat, we have to make sure that it should be healthy. But again, we cannot make sure, though the parents will be bringing the healthy thing only, but still you cannot make it sure whether it is healthy or not. So let it leave that. You tell me, Prahita.
That means we can eat chocolate every day instead of eating vegetables.
But in the chocolates also, Prahita, I think last year there was one news, in the chocolates also the worms were moving, the dead worms were present, so many worms were present. So I am very fond of the chocolates. So during that time, I completely stopped eating the chocolates because of that reason. But again, now I started eating them. But yes, we never know in which kind of the uh, material, which kind of the food item or substances, the worms will not be there, the microbes will not be there, no idea. So that is how we have to be just careful. Whatsoever we eat it, we have to make sure that we see it properly and then we eat it. Be it the lychees, be it the cucumbers. Cucumbers, wash them thoroughly. Watermelon, wash them thoroughly. When you cut them, one more incident I'll tell you, which happened with me also actually. So, muskmelon. You know what is muskmelon? In Hindi, it is kharbuja. In English, it is
Yes,
muskmelon.
yeah.
What happened? I love muskmelon in the summer season, and here in the Delhi, it is very, very hot. So muskmelon is the only source where we can enjoy it. So in the night time, actually, I cut that muskmelon after completing all my household things and everything, making my kids sleep. Then I enjoy muskmelon actually. What happened? I cut the muskmelon. I took it on the plate. That day, I don't know why, I took the plates, which where we will be serving to the guest. We'll have a separate kind of the plates for the guest and separate kind of the plate for the normal life. Correct? We all are doing that only in the home. It is not like the guest plates we are using. So what I did, I took that plate that was a black color one and I cut those muskmelon in that plate. Now, I was just, scrolling the Facebook because it was enjoyment time. I was scrolling the Facebook. I don't know how. The moment I was scrolling, I just turned like this to the muskmelon and I just took one piece of that muskmelon. I saw there were hundred of the worms moving on the plate. I got scared actually, what is that? The moment when I took the second piece, again many of the worms. Third piece, many of the worms. What I did, now I'm a bio teacher, I should know, what is happening. What I did, I cut actually, every piece of that into several pieces. When I cut them into several pieces, the whole muskmelon was actually with very, 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 very small worms, which actually we will not be able to see if we are doing some other kind of thing. Imagine now, I would have eaten many microbes actually, many kind of the worms I would have eaten like this. In a faster manner, eating muskmelon, enjoy muskmelon, and then eating the worms also. But that day when I saw 100, and luckily it was a black plate because of that, the white color of the worms was easily visible. Otherwise, if you take, normal steel plate, if you take it, you cannot identify. You will be thinking it's, the thread-like structure coming out of the muskmelon. Correct? We think like this only. But in the black plate, I first time in my life I saw that. It was like last year only it happened, and I told in my home to everyone not to bring the muskmelon hereafter. In those two pieces, like that straight pieces, thousands of worms were there, thousands of worms. So imagine how many worms we are eating, through these all things, affect our body, affect our cells, affect our health. So that is why the reproduction is also the important part of the cell division. Clear? Medha, Rishit, Prahita, Ashita, Pranita, Geeta, Pallavi.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the three major reasons for the growth, for the repair, and for the reproduction. Now, for this thing, two types of the division are there: mitosis and the meiosis. Mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is basically called as the equational division. Okay. Now, when I say you all are equal for me, which means there is no one superior, there is no one inferior for me, you all are at the same page. Same way, when we talk about the mitosis, in the case of the mitosis, whatsoever the number of cells are there, they will equally divide and they form the same number of the cells. For example, if 23 number of the cells are there, 23 number of the chromosomes are there, they will divide and they form the 23 and 23 number of chromosomes. Okay. If there are maybe 26 number of chromosome, they will divide and they form 26 and 26 number of chromosome. So every time whatsoever division they will be doing, they will be forming the same number of chromosome with two identical daughter cells. Okay. So 23 will divide into 23 and 23. 26, if the number of chromosomes are there, they will divide into 26 and 26. So likewise, they form the two identical daughter cells, similar to them. Now, do you know what is the meaning of variation? Any idea, Pranita, Prahita, Athar, Rishit, Geeta, Pallavi, Meda? Variation, any idea? What do you mean by variation? No.
Different type.
Very good, Meda. Correct. Different type or differences. I can say better. Differences. Okay. Now, I am different. Prahita is different. Meda is looking different. Pranita is looking different, right? We all have some or the other kind of the differences. But we all have some common features also along with us, correct? Now, what happened when we talk about the variation, we not only talk about, in a person to person, we talk about the entire community, entire species of it. Do you know what are the species? Species means a particular type of it. For example, if I am talking about the humans are one species. Okay. If I talk about the monkeys, in the monkeys there are many species actually. Mangoes, different species you can see about the mango, right? One mangoes will be entirely green in color. They are the one species of it. Second mango will be, little long in both the ends of them will be pointed one. So many species of the mangoes are available. So in the human species I'm talking about, where generation by generation, what happened when the reproduction happened, the changes or the variation will occur. Okay. So suppose now, maybe this is the first generation going on. Whatsoever changes are there, whatsoever the reproduction happen, what happened after reproduction, the birth will be there. Now, during that birth time, the daughter cell, whosoever is being formed, they will be similar to their parent. Correct? Some characteristics will be from the mother, some will be from the father. Does the daughter cell will be exactly same to them? Exactly same to the mother and father? Not at all. In any case, I think you might have not never ever heard it. Like we are exactly same like our father, exactly like same like a mother. No, we are not exactly same. We will have those changes. We will have the variation. Now, what happened? How we humans have come on the earth? That is how we have come on the earth, right? So the gorillas were there, chimpanzees were there, apes were there. Then the transformation happened. Then the humans have came on the earth, right? Now, in our species also, we are not able to identify what changes are happening. But yes, some changes are happening generation by generation. And after millions of years, what happens? Some other species will be there on the earth. So this is called as a variation where changes occur generation by generation. Now, in the first generation, there was a change, maybe a kind of a change happened. Now, in the second generation, that daughter cell, what they will do? They'll grow up, they'll get married, they'll give birth to the young ones again. Now, that second person, second generation, what do they have? They already have the A kind of the change from the parent. Now, again, they will have the new variation, new change in them called as B. Okay. So they got the A, they got the B. Now, the daughter of them or the son of them, they will get married, they will give birth to the young one. Now, what kind of the change they will have? A will have, B they will have already, and also a new change they will get it, which is the C. So likewise, every generation will get some or the other kind of the changes in their body. And because of that, after many years, it will lead to the evolution. Evolution means formation of the new species on the earth. Okay. Now, why I'm telling you about this here, it is because in the mitosis, changes does not happen. The cell remains same. Whatsoever 23 number of chromosomes were there, they will divide them into two with the same characteristics, with the same features of them. Okay. So no variation in them. Whereas in the meiosis, they will have the variation. And they will produce, instead of two, they will produce the 4 non-identical daughter cells. Okay. So mitosis, they will produce the 2 identical daughter cells, whereas in the meiosis, they will produce the 4 non-identical daughter cells. And this, how they are producing, I will be telling you in the upcoming classes with the different stages and all. But let's complete first of all the differences between the mitosis and meiosis. So this is the first difference, where in the mitosis, two identical cells will be produced, whereas in the meiosis, four non-identical will be produced. Now in the mitosis, second difference is that the number of chromosomes will remain the same. In the meiosis, the number of chromosomes will reduce into the half. That is why the mitosis is called as equational, because they are actually dividing into the equal numbers. Why the meiosis is called as the reductional? Because whatsoever number is there, they will reduce the number of chromosome into half. So 24 will convert into the 12 and 12 in the meiosis. Whereas in the mitosis, that 24 will get converted into 24 and 24 only. Clear? So in the mitosis, the number of the chromosomes will remain the same, and in the meiosis, it will be converted into the half. Now in the mitosis, basically it will be occurring in the body cells. So whatsoever the height of a person, the color, the hairs, all those characteristics, what do we get from our parent? That is because of the mitosis. Whereas the meiosis, they will be occurring only in the germ cells, which means they occur only in the sex cells. Okay. And the last one, the mitosis will help in the growth and repairment, whereas the meiosis will help in the sexual reproduction process of the organism. Clear? Athar, Geeta, Ashrita, Rishit, Meda, Pallavi, why the videos are off now? So these are the certain differences between the mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis, two identical daughter cells. Meiosis, four non-identical. Mitosis, number of the chromosome will remain same. Meiosis, they will reduce into the half. Mitosis, they are called as equational division. Meiosis, they are called as reductional division, as the number of chromosome get reduced into half. Mitosis, they will be occurring in the somatic cells. It means in the body cells. Meiosis will be occurring only in the germ cell, which means the sex cells. Then mitosis, they will be helping in the growth and repairment, whereas the meiosis, they will be helping in the sexual reproduction process. Okay? Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I think somewhere 10-15 minutes are remaining. Let us complete this writing first, and then we will be going about the stages also. So here, two things we will be now discussing, mitosis and meiosis. How, like interphase, prophase, telophase, anaphase, different phases are there for the reproduction, how it happens, that we will be discussing once let us complete writing part of it. Take out your copy. Okay, so write the heading, which is the cell division. Now, cell division, it is the...
Ma'am, are you sharing the screen?
Yes.
Your
Let
camera
me...
is
Ma'am, it's not visible.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am,
okay,
it's
let
not.
me... Now it is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Just
Okay, okay, okay. So it is the process in which a parent cell, which means a one cell, divides to form new daughter cells. Now, why do cells divide? They,
Fusion, do you have any other example?
sorry,
Other than binary fusion, do we have other examples?
other than one?
Binary fusion, no.
Binary fission. There's an example, multiple fission also, binary fission also, fragmentation. Many examples are there for this. So for growth, it helps in increasing the number of cells in our body. Second, for repairment, they are important. Where to complete this page, and then we will be writing about the differences between the mitosis and meiosis. Is it done?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anyone who is still writing? So moving to the next one now, which are the differences between two types of cell division? I'll write it here. Mhm. So there are mitosis and meiosis. So this mitosis is basically the, equational division. Now, why it is equational division? Because here the number of chromosomes which are present will remain the same, which is like 2n will remain 2n only. This is called as the reductional division, whereas the 2n will get changed into n. So this is only basic idea I'm giving you. So in the next class, we have to write the differences and also about the stages about it. Then apart from this two more words you should know, which are the haploid and diploid. So two terms are there. Haploid, which means half. Okay. Ha means here half. So in this, what happened? The cell has only one set of chromosomes, which is N. So when we are writing N, the small n, it means single set of chromosome. But when we are writing 2n, it means double set of chromosome. So n here means number of chromosome. If the number of chromosome is 13, we say it as a single set of chromosome. But if we write 2 into 13, then it is the 26, which is double set of chromosome. So n is nothing, but it is the number of chromosome. So in the haploid condition, single set of the chromosome will be there, whereas in the diploid condition, the double sets of the chromosome will be present. Is it done, children? Should I write about the diploid?
Yes, ma'am.
So the next one are the diploid. So di means 2. So here chromosomes are present in pairs. So that is why we say it as a double set, which is 2n like this. For example, if we have the n as 13, so in the diploid condition, what we need to do? 2 into 13, we have to do it. So in diploid condition, the answer will be 26 chromosomes. And here, one set of the chromosome will be coming from the mother, and the other, they will be getting it from the father. So one chromosome comes from mother and one from father. And that is how what the mother they are doing. Mother will be giving 30, father will be giving 13, and both of them in the diploid condition 23 and 23, and both of the diploid condition will become 46 chromosome in the offspring. So half of the set they will be giving. Though the mother has 46, the father has a 46 chromosome, but they give only the half of the chromosome so that when they combine together, it can reach to the 46. Otherwise, imagine if mother is giving 46, father is giving 46, then what happened? There will be total 92 chromosome the child will be getting, which is not possible, to work in the body. That is why the meiosis will be helping them to reduce the number into the half. So complete this, children. Those are completed. Start sending, children. Start sending now.
Ma'am,
You tell me.
my mom is not at home. Can I send it after she comes back?
Okay, okay.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Ma'am, when
Thank
will I
you.
get the recordings? Then by
Let
tomorrow.
me wait. Let me check immediately if it is being uploaded. Then I'll send it to you right now. Just a minute, okay, Geeta? I'm checking it. You wanted to have it for the grade 9 bio. Where it is. From when to when you needed?
Ma'am, from 14th to 23rd, how many bio classes happened? I want all of them.
And same goes for the physics. Physics you need. Physics are there, but bio is
Physics are
not there.
there, ma'am. Chemistry, like one is there, one is not there.
But I can see the physics also happened like, 16th, 18th, 19th over the Zoom.
Yeah, ma'am, I got physics one, I got chemistry one, I got like distillation, paper chromatography, I got. The previous one I didn't get, crystallization one.
Chemistry is not there. Let me inform ma'am to upload it. Okay, I'll inform ma'am to upload it and then I'll share with you. And for the chemistry, just send me the which date you're talking about. Accordingly, I'll ask ma'am. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye. Thank you. I have received from Pallavi. I have received then from Ashrita. I have received from Pranita. I have received from Prahita. Atharva I have received. Rishit I have received.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you.